Hello. Today we're going to start a melody project. When you're all done, it might sound something like this. So let's break it down to some smaller steps now. There are PDF directions for you to follow online. You're going to create a simple melody in the key of F. The melody is going to be 8 measures long. It should be simple and singable, and you're going to use mostly just the first 5 notes of the scale and start and end on F. So these directions are written for the key of F. If you want to do it in another key, that's certainly fine. Just make sure that you change the directions throughout accordingly. So first you're going to record a melody. You're going to make 4 phrases. Each phrase is going to be 2 measures each. Then in a couple days you'll add a bass line and chords. So here's step 1 right now. We're going to open up a new project in GarageBand. Click on New Project. Piano is fine. You're going to call it Melody, and then your last name. You're going to save it to your desktop, and on the desktop, find your Home folder. When you click on that, either the word Home or your name will appear up here. Take it down to about 80 beats per measure for the tempo. Put the key in whatever key you've decided to work on. And the time signature 4/4 is fine unless you feel really daring and want to go to something else. You won't get that message there. Let's look at the next step. Now you're going to go to the control menu at the top of the page, and this is in GarageBand, and make sure that count-in and metronome are both on. So here's my file. You can see that metronome is already on, and now I'm going to add count-in. When count-in is on, every time you record, the metronome will give you 4 clicks before you start. That's going to really help your piece flow together. When you hear those clicks, it's like a teacher saying 1, 2, ready, go. So I'm going to put my hand in the key of F. And I'm just going to experiment with a small musical sentence. Try a couple different things. Till you find something that you like. And once you find something that you like, hit record. Listen for the 4 clicks before you start. 2, 3, 4. So there's my first phrase, my first sentence. Now I can take some time and experiment a little bit more. Find something you like, then you can record it. Hit record. Not only are you going to hear the 4 clicks, but you're also going to hear the last 4 measures that you played, last 4 beats that you played. Ready, go. If you don't like something, just delete it and try again. 1, 2, ready, go. And then you'll continue on experimenting. Then record. So I've got 3 phrases done so far. You're going to have 4 phrases total. You want to make sure that your last phrase ends on your keynote. My keynote is F because I'm playing in the key of F. So I'll experiment around again. with something that ends back on F. Once I find something that I like, I'll record it. If you don't like what you played, you can try again. And then you should end up with a melody that has 4 phrases or 4 musical sentences. And it's super important that you're constantly thinking in these little groups of phrases. Don't try to record the whole thing at once. This process that I've done in about the last 6 minutes is probably going to take you about a day and a half of class time. So be patient, be creative, improvise a little bit, and then record it down in small bits. After that next 2 days, then we'll talk more about adding your bass line or your harmony. Have fun.